Welcome to the Career Suite, where we focus on driving your future forward. I'm Helen G. Sneed, CEO, wife, mother, and philanthropist. So join me for career conversations inside the suite. You'll be glad you did. Ready to drive your future forward? Then you're in the right place. Let's step inside the Career Suite, where career conversations begin with you. Thank you for joining me inside the suite today. I'd like to open our conversation with one word: options. Personally, I enjoy gathering data, processing information, and making informed decisions, which is why I appreciate having options. Today, I'm going to share 10 great interview questions so you have options and many questions to choose from to ask your interviewer. It will give you a better opportunity to also evaluate your own options. While there are many similarities during the interview process, the actual interview is unique, and it depends on a variety of factors. How skilled is the interviewer? How formal is the process? Are you meeting with a recruiter, a family member that's an owner, a C-suite executive, or a panel of professionals? What also contributes to the uniqueness? What's the business sector? What position type is it? Are there any geographical elements that need to be considered? Even the company's financial solvency is important. And certainly, to add to the many layers, your level of interest. The 10 great questions I'm going to provide you with today, as I said, they are options for you. You'll need to add a touch of personalization based on your own situation before you add them to your toolbox. Let's get started. You might be wondering, what am I really trying to accomplish with these interview questions anyway? I'll start with categories. I'll share the 3 most common categories based on the work I've done with a number of clients, and generally help by providing 3 questions that fall under each category. So you have 9. Then we'll give you a bonus question at the end for a total of 10. Let's begin. Category 1. Learning about the position, who you'll be reporting to, what their management style is, even their leadership abilities, and the company's expectation relative to your outcomes. Category 2. Determine if it's going to be a good fit based on your current situation, your professional aspiration, and personal goals. And category number 3, will you be financially successful? Those are our 3 categories. We're going to go back to category 1 and give you 3 questions that fit that category. So let's get started. Category 1, learn more about the position, the person you report to, and the outcomes that you should have. Question number 1 for category 1. What would you like to see accomplished in the first 120 days? Question 2. If I'm selected to move forward, would that include an interview with my department manager? And question 3. What are 2 or 3 current issues the department is focused on resolving or initiatives being piloted? Ready to move on to category 2? Determine if it's going to be a good fit based on your current situation and your personal and professional goals. So your first question in category 2. We've discussed a hybrid work model, 2 remote days, 3 office days. How long has this model been in place, and do you anticipate any changes? Question 2 in category 2. What parameters exist for me to participate in professional development? And question 3 in category 2. What are some of the company-wide annual training or workshops that I'm expected to participate in? This one's very important. Every company has a duty to protect its employees, regardless of size, geography, or number of years in business. So what you're hoping to learn from this particular question, hopefully the employer is going to say to you, well, we have sexual harassment training, respect in the workplace training, cybersecurity. Those are the types of trainings that should already be in place, and they should take place annually. Category number 3, will you be financially successful? Our first question in category 3, what does your performance management process look like? What you're trying to find out, do they even have one? You want to understand, do they pay for performance? And is there a program that's already in place? Question number 2 in category 3, how does the company recognize and celebrate success? And question number 3 in category 3, may I have a copy of your employee handbook and benefit overview? And here's what you want to consider. If the compensation is extremely rewarding and the benefits are light, then you may actually want a little more compensation for those light benefits. If the benefits have a long waiting period and you don't really see yourself there for 5 years, then you may want to compensate for the fact that you may not realize some of their benefits. Here's an example. Let's say company A has a 401k plan with a 6% match, and it has a 1-year waiting period before you can participate and 5 years before you're fully vested. So what that means is it's going to take you 6 years before you really get the money back into your 401k plan that the company put in. Versus company B that might have a 5% match and you only wait 90 days to participate and only 3 years to be fully vested. That's why you want to see what their benefits are in order to understand, should you add a few more dollars to that offer? And question number 10, we'll call it a wild card perhaps. What does your onboarding process look like? This question gives you great insight into how well does the organization plan? What is their structure? Is it trial by fire, sink or swim? Do they assign you a mentor or a coach? Are you spending time sitting next to someone or working alongside someone or riding along with someone for the first week or month? A lot of these questions really deal with understanding how organized is the organization you're getting ready to join. What are the programs in place to help you succeed? You're getting ready to embark upon a new venture. You're going to spend time with an organization helping them reach their goals. And that's awesome. You're going to learn while you're doing it. And you also want to reach your own professional and financial goals. Asking these questions up front and provide you with more options so that you can make an informed decision on your next career choice. Gather as much information as possible. Compare that information to the goals you're looking to achieve, and then make a decision. In episode number 9, we'll discuss the offer letter, how much time you should take to look at it, and whether you should make a counter offer. And one thing I'll tell you, every job offer should be in writing. I'm Helen G. Sneed. Join me again in the Career Suite, where I promise to save you a seat. And if you need help with any interview questions, email me and include your resume to ceo@thecareersuite.com. You'll be glad you did.